Are Real Madrid and Zinedine Zidane not on the same page when it comes to the acquisition of Paul Pogba? Potentially in January, potentially in summer. We talk about it all the time, of course, Stevie. Paul Pogba at the moment out injured, coming back from that injury for Manchester United. But if there's a breakdown between the prospective club and the prospective manager, what on earth is he supposed to do about that? Can he just bide his time?
I would think he doesn't really have a choice. It looked like he was trying to force a move in the summer. Manchester United said it is not happening, and I find it difficult to figure out why Manchester United would change their mind now. The fact is the guy's a world-class talent, and the truth of the matter is, as an individual, if it's up to him, why would he stay at Manchester United, where realistically the chances of winning the Premier trophies, the Premier League and the Champions League, are way in the distance right now. So if he's got an opportunity as an individual to go to Real Madrid, then why wouldn't he take it?
Right.
The problem is, Manchester United aren't going to let him go.
You don't think that they will let him go for the money that Real Madrid would perhaps now be prepared to pay, which is obviously less than what they want to pay?
Listen, Manchester United right now are building. They're trying to put a team together. And so when you're doing that, why are you going to let probably your best player go? It makes no sense whatsoever. You can throw in that, well, he'll bring in a lot of money. The fact is, Manchester United, the pool that they're buying from is a completely different one than the Cities and the Barcelonas and the Real Madrids of this world. And so if I go back to him as an individual. If it's up to him, he goes. But if you're Manchester United, you can't let this guy go. You can't.
I mean, having played only 5 games this season, the first 5 really, for Paul Pogba and Manchester United, it's a difficult one because Real Madrid need to take a chance on him, right? At that money, you are taking a chance. He's not a player who's particularly in form, hasn't been for some time. Is there a danger, if Zidane pushes for this, that he's actually getting something different from what he really imagines, a la Neymar?
I don't believe so.
No?
I don't believe so, no. I think if you look how Pogba performs when he's with France, he's as good as he's always been with them. The problem at United is his teammates. And I say that with all due respect, but he's playing with a different class of player with Manchester United. And so he ends up not concentrating on what he's good at, and he's trying to fill in holes every which way. And of course, then he gets criticised because he's not scoring goals, he's not creating opportunities the way we know he can, and certainly the way he did at Juventus. But he's playing a different game, and he's playing with an inferior side. And so, from that point of view, until United get better players, you're not going to see the best of this guy.
Is there a danger, the longer it goes on, that the worse he'll perform and the more time you'll have to give it at his new club in order to get him back up to that level, or you still think he'll maintain the level?
I think there's no question the longer United go struggling, I think mentally, I don't care who you are or how strong you are, when you're supposed to perform at the level we expect him to, and certainly I'm sure he expects himself to perform to that level, the longer that goes when you're not, that wears you down. So there is a possibility that if he stays too long, or Man United stay as bad as they are right now for a longer period of time, it's going to affect this guy both on the field and off the field. And
finally, if the reports are true and there's some kind of disagreement between the club and Zinedine Zidane over his acquisition, can they afford to wait? Is there a problem there for Real Madrid? Do they need to act now?
I would suggest that things change very quickly in football. If there's a possibility they can get Pogba now, then they have to go and get him. And if they don't, they need help in the middle of the park. They have to move on. And unfortunately, for him as an individual, if they move on, he's got no choice but to stay at United.
Yeah, and Zidane would have no choice but to move on as well in terms of his targets, or to coming to an arrangement with Real Madrid about the direction they're going. So as it stands at the moment, we wait for a move from Real Madrid. January not too far away though.
Well, thank you very much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports highlights and analysis, be sure to download the ESPN app. And for live streaming, premium content, and let's not forget as well, ESPNFC 7 days a week, subscribe to ESPN+.